There are multiple ways to be able to zoom in InDesign. I'm only going to hit a handful of them, the ones that you'll probably find the most helpful. I could go over and use the magnifying glass tool or the zoom tool. And as I move it onto the page, you'll notice it has a plus symbol on it. When I take that plus symbol and I click it on an object, I will zoom, 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 zoom in InDesign's pre-specified steps. If for some reason I'd zoomed in a little bit too tight and I wanted to back out a little bit, I hold down the Option button and the magnifying glass turns to a minus symbol. And then again, I can click to move out at InDesign's pre-designed steps. Probably the most helpful zoom feature you'll find is that you'll want to return to the Home or Fit in Window view. In doing that, it's holding down the Command and the 0 button, which brings me back to this particular space. In addition, the magnifying glass tool I can use, instead of just clicking it, I can use to draw a rectangle around the shape that I want to zoom into, which is probably more helpful than just the individual clicking. If I take the magnifying glass or the zoom tool and draw a box around what I want to zoom to, it takes me into that particular spot. Again, I can hold down the Command and the 0 button to be able to return to my Fit in Window view. Sometimes the spotlight feature on a Mac gets in the way of this, but another way that I can quickly access the magnifying glass tool is to hold down the Shift, Command, and the space bar without ever actually having to go over to the toolbar to select it. Then I can use it in the exact same way. Command 0. Another way to be able to zoom in is to use the Command plus the equals and the tiny little dash button. I can hold down the Command button and start hitting the plus symbol, and I'll zoom in. The problem is I don't know where I'm going to be at. To fix that, I could try to use the space bar to quickly grab the hand tool, which allows me then to try to zip around on the page to find where I'm at, although I'm probably just better off hitting Command 0 to start all over again. If the object is clicked and then I hit the Command and the equals button, it will go ahead and zoom me into that spot. Just as well as holding the Command button down and hitting the tiny dash button will zoom me out several steps. Again, Command 0 takes me back home. Multiple ways to zoom: to actually go get the zoom tool and use it to click or to drag a box with, or use the Command and the equals or the dash button to be able to zoom into a spot, but that's a lot more effective if you actually have an object already selected.